Good morning. This is Manoj Kumar Jain and welcome you all in Indian Nivesh Commodity Research Update. We have seen volatility in both the precious metals in yesterday's session due to the fear of spreading coronavirus in other countries from China and after ECB holds key interest rate, we have seen a gain in the prices of both the precious metals and gold prices again test $1,564 per trounce in international markets and silver prices also test $17.84 per trounce in yesterday's session. Due to the weakness in rupee, we have seen smart gains in domestic markets and gold prices gained almost 1% in yesterday's session and test the highs of 40,311 while silver prices test the highs of 46,420 in domestic markets. We expect due to the pressure in global equity market on fear of coronavirus, volatility remain continue in both the precious metals in uh, weekend trading session today and gold prices only sustain above $1,564 per ounce in international markets could extend the rally towards 1,500 72 to $1,578 per ounce. Else it could again test the supports level of 1,556 to 1,550 in international markets. Silver prices also having a strong supports of $17.70 per ounce and expected to be hold on a closing basis. Prices only sustain above $17.80 per ounce could extend really towards $18 to $18.15 per ounce in international markets. Even in domestic market, if the gold prices only sustain above 40,330 could extend really towards 40,500 to 40,650 odd levels. 40,000 act as a major support for gold and if the prices again slip below this level could show some weakness towards 39,800 levels again. While silver prices hold the 46,200 odd levels in domestic market, would show some strength towards 46,500 to 46,600 levels again. 45,800 on a closing basis will continue to act as a major supports for silver in domestic markets. Crude oil prices again tumbled in yesterday's session and fall more than 3% on the fear of spreading coronavirus in other countries and we have seen the crude oil prices slips below the crucial support level of $55 per barrel in international markets. However, unexpected decline in US weekly inventory supports the prices at lower levels but prices closes around $55 per barrel in international market in yesterday's session. If prices slips below $55 per barrel on a weekly closing basis could extend the fall towards 54 to 52 and a half dollar per barrel in international markets. $56 per barrel act as a major resistance for crude prices in international markets. Even in domestic market, we have seen the prices slip below 4,000 odd levels in yesterday's session and made a low of 3,917. If prices continue to sustain below 4,000, could extend the fall towards the 3,900 to 3,880 odd levels in domestic markets. 4,000 to 4,020 act as a major resistance for crude oil prices in domestic markets. Base metal prices also shows weakness in yesterday's session and copper prices slipped below $6,050 per metric ton odd levels at LME. Due to the rising fear of coronavirus, we have seen selling pressure in entire base metal pack. Uh, Due to the spreading virus, there is expectation the demand from China could be lower in base metals and China is one of the largest consumer of base metals and other physical commodities. We expect the prices remain volatile and if the copper prices slips below $6,000 per metric ton odd levels at LME could show further weakness in international markets. Even in domestic market, after breaching a crucial supports of 448, we have seen the prices test the lows of 445 in yesterday's session. Now 444 act as a major support for copper in domestic market and if the prices slips below this level could extend the fall towards 442 to 440 odd levels. 448 act as a major resistance for copper prices in domestic markets. Nickel prices also slips below crucial supports level of 1018 and tests the lows of 998.70 in yesterday's session. If the prices slips below 1000 odd levels could extend the fall towards 992 to 800 988 odd levels in domestic markets. 1018 continue to act as a major resistance for nickel in domestic market. Other base metal prices also shows weakness in yesterday's session and expected to be trade in a range with little volatility in today's session. In agriculture commodities, edible oil and oil seeds continue to shows weakness in domestic market as soybean prices closes below 4,150 odd levels in yesterday's session. After a fear of rising coronavirus in other countries and Consumer Affairs Ministry proposed import duty cut on refined and palm oil. We have seen the pressure on the oil seeds and edible oil prices in domestic markets. If the soybean prices continue to sustain below 4,150 could extend the fall towards 4,100 to 4,080 in domestic markets. 4,200 continue to act as a major resistance for soybean prices in domestic markets. Refined soy oil prices also slips below crucial supports level of 888 and we expect the prices remain soft and if it sustain below 872 odd levels could extend the fall towards 866 to 862 in domestic markets. 884 act as a major resistance for refined oil prices in domestic markets. CPO prices also slipped below 800 odd levels in yesterday's session and if it continue to sustain below this could extend the fall towards 792 to 784 odd levels in domestic markets. 804 now act as a major resistance for CPO in domestic markets. Other agriculture commodities also shows weakness in yesterday's session, especially cotton seed oil cake prices shows a weakness of more than 3% and slipped below 2000 odd levels in domestic markets. Uh, Technically, prices are showing weakness and it could test the 1920 odd levels in domestic markets. 2040 act as a major resistance for cotton seed oil cake prices in domestic markets. Other agriculture commodities are expected to be traded in a range with little volatility in weekend trading session today. For more updates on agriculture and other commodity research, keep watching India Invest Research Update on Telegram channel. Thank you.